Lights out, and we are Grand Prix racing here in MotoGP in India for the first time, and Martin does make the dream start again from the middle of that front row. Bagnaia slots on the inside of Bezzecchi, the pole man as well. Mir got away really strongly. Maverick Vinales goes wide. I think one of the Gas Tech 3 bikes is wide as well, but Martin into P1, into turn 3 they go for the very first time.
Bagnaia, though, locked in the slipstream of Jorge Martin. Mir got a brilliant start from the second row, but couldn't get his way through into turn 1. Bagnaia then does pull alongside Jorge Martin, but he just cannot outbrake the Martinator, who gets to turn 4 first, but sails off wide.
Yeah, Martin was never going to stop that one. He was desperate not to lose the advantage there. Here we go then. It's Bagnaia that leads from Bezzecchi. So then Martin, that costly mistake at the end of that top speed 6-gear run down to turn 4 dropped him back out of the lead to third place. Bezzecchi, and he goes for it immediately on the inside of Bagnaia on the brakes at the turn 30. He's going to run a little bit wide on the exit. Marquez on a lunge as well at Martin. It's all kicking off here on the first lap in India. A memorable first lap led by Bezzecchi. He's gone full in there. They're both going to run wide, aren't they? You can hear the crowd, they're on their feet in the main grandstand here. It was a real big block pass there, wasn't it? Bagnaia then back in third place.
Marquez down.
Marquez has gone down the first corner. He's desperately trying to hang on to it, but Marquez slides out of fourth place, first corner. He just laid underneath that Repsol, so he's been able to quickly remount and rejoin this Grand Prix. Bagnaia! Oh, can you believe it? Pecco Bagnaia, I could just hear a faint noise in my headset. Thought somebody crashed out, and it's the world champion, and this has completely changed the complexion of this year's MotoGP World Championship. It brings Marco Bezzecchi back into contention. Can you believe it? Bagnaia has dropped the ball yet again. How many times have we seen this from the reigning world champion? There is the onboard then with Jorge Martin. Yeah, there is some issue there, isn't there, with those leathers? Yeah, you can see it there.
Well, we've seen Fabio Quartararo. He got a penalty, didn't he, for having his leathers open. He hasn't taken the chest protector out, which Fabio Quartararo did in Barcelona a couple of years ago.
He's going for the leathers. I was just going to say, Quartararo's closing in. Yeah, he's zipped it back up. And that's why Quartararo's closing in. I was just looking at the gap between Quartararo and Martin.
What is
going on here? What on earth has happened now? And as Jorge Martin made a mistake going on the brakes into turn 4 on the last lap.
He's not got long to rectify it.
And he goes around the outside of Fabio Quartararo, properly squeezes the Frenchman there. Talk about wiping the nose of Fabio Quartararo's factory Yamaha. What happened to Jorge Martin? He must have run in at turn 4 hot, because at the start of this final lap he was nearly 1.5 seconds clear of Fabio Quartararo.
He's got
Here comes Quartararo then on the inside of Martin. He can't find a way through. There is more late drama here in India. We've already lost world champion Pecco Bagnaia crashing out of second place. Marco Bezzecchi's cruising to the victory, but it's all now vital world championship points at stake here for Jorge Martin. One corner remains. You can see Marco Bezzecchi out of the final corner. It's Bud International Circuit brilliance from Bezzecchi. Martin goes super tight defensive in the final corner. He's going to hold on to that second place, a prize second place in terms of the world championship.
It's on board with Martin into turn 4, and he's just going to run on. He just runs way out wide, off the road entirely, and looks over to his right and realises, I've got to get on with this because I'm losing second place.
What an incredible first ever Indian Grand Prix here in MotoGP. Pecco Bagnaia, the reigning world champion, crashing out of second place. Marco Bezzecchi drags himself back into championship contention with an incredible dominant victory. And Jorge Martin, how much drama did he encounter in those last 5 or 6 laps? Problems with his zip on his leathers.
Need more MotoGP action? Click here to get your fix.